Welcome back to the podcast where we dive into the strategies that make your content work harder for you. Today, we are tackling the million-dollar question: how do you transform a single interview into a massive library of content? If you follow our series, you know we have already covered how to find and prep your expert, but now it is time for the fun part. We are talking about taking that one recorded session and turning it into posts, videos, and articles that actually move the needle for your business. The real magic happens when you move beyond just posting the full episode and start focusing on smart repurposing. Think about it. 1 hour of high-quality expert conversation can easily become a dozen short clips, image carousels, and even a gated ebook. The biggest mistake most teams make is recording an amazing interview and then letting it just sit there without a plan. You need to map your outputs before you ever hit the record button, deciding which platforms and formats you are going to prioritize. Think two-directionally by breaking big content into micro pieces while also rolling multiple interviews into larger authoritative assets like white papers. Always remember to record video even if you are only planning to publish audio, because it opens up so many doors for YouTube and social media. The true bottleneck is editing, because turning raw long-form footage into polished clips can be incredibly tedious. You could hire an expensive editor or spend days doing it yourself, but that is simply not scalable for most businesses. We need tools that marry smart clip selection with scheduling, allowing us to manage everything from a unified calendar. In our experience, Vizard is a game changer because it handles the heavy lifting by auto-identifying viral-ready moments. It effectively acts like a junior editor who already knows what performs well, scanning for energy spikes and engaging hooks. The auto-schedule feature is equally brilliant, letting you queue content across your channels without manually managing every single post. That single pane of glass for your content calendar saves huge amounts of coordination time compared to using a dozen different apps. When planning your distribution, remember that vertical short-form video is currently crushing it on LinkedIn and YouTube Shorts. Do not overlook the power of audiograms as a great alternative if your expert is uncomfortable being on camera. Most interviews should aim to be evergreen, but always be ready to push timely content if your expert has a hot take on a news event. Get your experts involved in the distribution process by providing them with a simple share pack of captions and images. Remember that engagement matters, so do not just hit publish and ghost. You need to respond to comments and keep the conversation going. Our recommended workflow is simple. Plan the outputs, record with video, use automation to scan for clips, and then monitor your performance. Give your content multiple chances to shine by republishing the same core interview through different angles over several weeks. Content compounding is the secret, and if you do it right, your interview investment will multiply across channels for months to come. You don't need Hollywood gear to succeed, just a solid structure and a repeatable repurposing playbook that you can follow every time. If you have questions, send them our way, because we are planning an upcoming FAQ episode to tackle the best ones. We have also put together a handy interview checklist and repurposing guide, so be sure to grab that from our site. Huge thanks for listening today. It has been an absolute blast geeking out over these repurposing strategies. If you are sitting on recorded interviews that are gathering digital dust, go dig them up and start putting them to work today. Thanks for tuning in to this episode, and we will catch you on the next one.